So, I mean, that's certainly an interesting one, right? I thought people were already complaining about me having a monopoly, but no. You know, I'm just working on creating one. Okay, yeah. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to the Transport Fever 2 campaign, back with this beautiful, beautiful view of our brand new locomotive just rolling off the shelves. So, if you all can remember, in the last episode we did actually get some train lines going out here in America in the 1920s. Finally got the first electric locomotive. Wow, doing great today. Electric locomotive on the road, and well, was pretty massive, I have to say. But we did also end up getting this brand new steam locomotive out there, just to actually, you know, get a bit of difference, some different views going. You know, check it out and enjoy the views, and damn does it look good. That said, we actually did so to finally get the goal out there of actually producing our own fuel, because, well, I actually initially only delivered some crude oil that was then made into like proper oil, and totally missed the fact that the goal is actually to make some fuel in the very end. But with that said, we now have the locomotive steaming all the way to out here, but it does not seem that we do have any fuel stored, or any oil at least, stored here just yet. So let's actually go here and let's change this for the locomotive to wait for a full load so it doesn't get going right away, because we do have our high-speed train coming in out here. That should provide some new oil to work with. It does seem so only one oil stored, which yeah is certainly not enough to produce with. But here we go. There comes all the oil. Holy moly, that's a lot of it. And now this train is going to start filling up slowly but surely. But that said, that is probably going to take a few seconds that I would very much like to spare you all. So I'm going to place a quick cut right here, and I'll be back with you once we are steaming back to the oil refinery full steam ahead. Alright everybody, and welcome back. As you can see, I didn't actually end up letting the locomotive fill up totally, because the only goal really is to produce a first bit of fuel, so it's really not that essential to totally fill up the locomotive, and, well, having it wait there all the time, I think, would probably not make that much sense. So here we are though, going back towards the fuel refinery, and well, soonish actually offloading the first bit of proper oil that we can then start making fuel off of. So, train is set to arrive now, and then we should be done with our mission and take on the next one in the chain.
What used to be the post office is now a gas station. Rendezvous and rest area for man and motor. See to it that there's always enough gasoline on hand.
Alright, so now we need to actually supply the fuel to somewhere, and there is a fuel station somewhere. If I can find it. Is it this? Okay, so this is a fuel station now, the gas station. It's a long way away from the fuel refinery though, and I really don't feel like getting more trucks out there, especially since this thing apparently keeps going until you have 10 available vehicles of each, and, you know, that would reduce my available trucks again, and I would at some point kind of want to be able to, you know, get as many vehicles out there as I want and not be limited to this. So I'm just going to literally keep this going and not get any more trucks out there till that goal is finally fulfilled. And I'll be making a cargo terminus out here, and we will just make sure that that's in range of the fuel station, and, you know, also not like in the river or something. Will come at the cost of removing a building, but I think that's pretty fine. And then the only other thing we will actually need to do is to actually expand this outwards by a bit. So I'll make electric train tracks out here again, just to, you know, get another one of these very, very fancy locomotives out there. And we will be getting some tracks laid out. Not like that though. We will be getting them... Actually, should I get them laid out like that? No, I mean, honestly, I think we can just make a separate track from here. So we will pull it out like this. Oh. Wait a second. Oh.
Motorization benefits every facet of society.
Whoa.
Nonetheless,
Another task, apparently.
some very vocal opposition.
Ah.
It's being claimed that cars and buses harm the environment. It's nonsense,
Of course. Of course.
taking a few measures to appease the critics.
Okay, so we do have a new challenge right there as well.
More green ought to compensate for the endless streams of traffic that allegedly
Allegedly.
That's all they want.
Okay, so just plant a few trees and stuff. Now the thing is that I just discovered we don't just have one fuel station. We've actually got 1 and 2 and 3 and like 4, 5, 6. So slightly more than I thought. Now I think I will... I mean, honestly, how much do these want? Can I just supply as much as I want to these? That doesn't make much of any sense. Why would I even go any further than Eau Claire? I don't quite get that part, to be honest. I think I'm just going to make a cargo station, like, right here-ish instead for the time being. And then we'll just be delivering fuel to here, and we'll just see, you know, maybe it's just enough to deliver fuel to one of these, and we can be happy with it. If not, you know, we can probably get some network up and running. But in that case, I will actually just be getting like a small train. Attaching, well not attaching, well I'm attaching that, but getting the train out there onto that line, and, you know, we'll be trying it that way. And if that doesn't work, you know, we can connect this thing up, we can get some trucks out there and all that stuff. But in that case, I'm definitely going to wait for 10 truck drivers to be trained first. First things first though, we need this line, so... we will call it fuel delivery train, because we will only be making one of these one way or another. If, you know, we need to supply more than just Eau Claire and the St. Paul up here, we'll just be getting some trucks out there. But let me buy a vehicle for this. I'm just going to go with a Meccano then, just because it's like the cheaper choice pretty much. And we've got a goal of delivering 100 fuel, so let's just make it a capacity of 100. Let's buy that. Let's assign it to the fuel delivery train. And I am just going to set this to waiting at La Crosse. I am not sure. Yeah, we've got a bit of fuel out here still. That will hopefully start getting... Yep, deliver it to the cargo station so that, you know, the train can actually deliver it sometime. But yes, I'm going to just get that to wait and... Well, we'll just wait for this train to arrive, which is carrying 89 oil, which is honestly not that much, but there is another 20 out there, and this train's coming in again. So hopefully this will in turn, you know, slowly but surely, yeah, increase the amount of oil we put out. Now, we want to beautify the town. We want to plant trees in Minneapolis and St. Paul. So let's go and get some terraforming done. Should be rather easy. We will... What kind of trees are out here, honestly? Is it these? No, it's not sugar maples. It's definitely nothing European. It's definitely no oaks. Maybe further to the right. I just want to stick with a theme here. If even possible. Holy moly, that's a long set of assets, though. Wow, I didn't know you could get that deep with it. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's just go for mixed trees, I suppose. Gonna just up the brush size on this stuff, like, considerably. And, well, Minneapolis is this town out here, so let's just go and get going, I suppose. Strength is at 1, which that's, you know, very little trees for a strength of 1. Let's maybe just actually plant the others, because this is not like becoming a proper forest or anything. In that case, let's get some sugar maples out here maybe. Let's up the brush size by like madness levels. Beautifying the town. We're getting absolutely no. Now we're getting how much do I need to... Oh, I need to do it inside the town. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm just spamming trees all over the place. Look at this. Madness. Madness. But well, there we go. Okay.
Matter of fact, lately the air does feel fresher.
Yeah, I know air pollution anyways, right? Yeah. Okay, so that thing is then done. One challenge off the list for us. This repaint buses thing. Stop. The repaint buses thing, I've still not figured out. We're not even going to worry about it anymore, to be honest. Like, I am at this point. I've just given up on that. I don't think it's worth chasing after these side challenges that are just super weird and unexplained and everything. So we're just going to leave it be. We're just going to leave it be that way, and I will be placing another quick cut for you guys until this train is filled up and we will be able to proceed on our main quest. So I'll see you guys in just 1 second. Alright, and here we are. The train is just now getting itself out of the train station onto, well, I almost called it the road, onto the railway, and, well, over to this town, and now I'm really interested to see if this is all going to be consumed at once. That'll be very, very interesting. If that's going to work out, I don't even know what I need the other gas stations for, especially the super remote ones that it takes me, like, ages to deliver to. And it does very much look like it. I mean, it does take a few seconds, you know, for this stuff to be consumed. But look at that. People are pumping gas like madmen, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that is going to work out for us then. We are also at 8 out of 23 trucks available. So as we don't really need this whole delivery thing down here anymore, I'm really kind of considering to just... No, I mean, honestly, let's just keep it going. Like, we're making a bit of money off it, so why not? I was kind of considering to just say, you know, whatever, and get rid of the trucks, but... I'm pretty sure this thing is nearly done anyway, so we should be fine on that side of things. But yeah, Monopoly. See, that's what I was talking about with the color.
With local transportation too well.
Yeah, I knew it.
Long-distance bus business flourishes and thrives. In the local transportation sector, you have to prevail against public mass transit operators.
New.
That's annoying.
Wait, so I'm like, wow.
Streetcar facilities. You need to provide a more attractive offer at lower prices so that things can stay.
So, I mean, that's certainly an interesting one, right? I thought people were already complaining about me having a monopoly, but no. You know, I'm just working on creating one. Okay, yeah. So offer a better service. How do I offer a better service then? Competing with a tram. Offer a better service.
The Minnesota Milling Company wants to communicate to customers that its product is extra high quality. Help it with this endeavor.
Yeah, okay, I will, but how do I proceed with the main challenge?
Believe that every grain of wheat is sorted by hand before processing. Have samples from various production facilities delivered to give the impression that only the best grain is used.
Okay, deliver grain from the 2 different farms to the food processing plant. I'm sure we can get that going real quick, but I would kind of... Is this just proceeding automatically as we do it, like, as we move passengers about the place? No, it just got lowered again? I'm confused. I'm certainly very confused. There's absolutely no instructions on this challenge. I mean, come on, this is like the main storyline thing. Could you, like, explain? Am I just gonna get, like, more buses or something? I don't even know. What do I even do here? Like, the thing is, I can't really transport more passengers without having more passengers waiting around. But it does look like the percentage is going up anyways, even though it does somewhat go down every now and again. So let's just ignore that. We are just going to keep this in triple speed, and I'm sure it will eventually work out. Whatever. Let's just ignore it for the time being and hope that it will work out this way and I won't have to have another look at it. So I will need some truck depots now. I've got one farm out here and I've got another out there. So let's place 2 truck depots right there. I also actually need an unload depot, which will be placed right here at the food processing plant, and then we will get 2 lines going. One from here to... was it this? I think it was. So that's one line. We will call it grain sample 1. By the way, is there more than This is more than 10 available trucks. So I guess maybe I actually misunderstood that quest then, and it doesn't actually work out that way, that once I reach that goal I've kind of got unlimited truck supply. Very, very sad about that one, but okay, that's gonna have to be the way that it is then. That said, let me get that second line created now. Let's double check out here. See, okay, so in order to further increase the vehicle limit, you can continue operating the training vehicles after completion of the task. Alright, so that's basically what we're doing, and that was just a intermediate challenge of the main campaign. Kind of unfortunate, but okay, that is going to have to be the way that it is. So now, I have got these things out here, which I'm going to buy 2 of. And I am going to assign one of them to grain sample 1 and the other to grain sample 2. And those guys are going to go out all over the country, deliver these things, and we should be fine and happy. And I've absolutely paid no attention to this whole competing with a tram challenge, but holy moly, look at this. I do actually have more than enough people to actually transport out here, which does seem to be more the inter-regional lines than anything, though. But, I mean, I suppose I've got a lot of buses, so let's just, you know, buy a lot of buses.
Your buses are easily
Oh!
recognized, even at a distance.
What?
Their color stands for top quality. There's a name for all this. It's called corporate identity.
What? I'm so confused. How did I just complete the painting the buses challenge? I'm absolutely... I don't even know what just happened. How can somebody explain this to me in the comments? I just bought some buses. How did I just get the paint the buses? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm happy that we've got that off the list, I suppose. Let us take care of assigning some of these buses to some of those lines, though. So, we'll get 3 out to this one, 3 out to that one. Look at the stream of buses. Absolutely mad. 3 out to that one, and... I mean... Is this my only local line right here? Looks like it, doesn't it? Huh. Okay, so... yeah. Maybe we should actually check out... yeah, no, this is all in reach, so that's good. Let's just, you know, buy, I don't know, like another 5 buses or something. And assign them all to this local line then, just to boost that as well. And then, yeah, hopefully that percentage is just going to go up like mad. So this thing now, environmentalism. Motorization benefits every facet of society. Nonetheless, it's also caught the attention of some very local opposition. Wait, did I not just do that? Wait. No. Okay, so that's an old one. But why am I seeing that old one? I've got How Lovely. And I see environmentalism. But I want to see this one. I don't even know. Well, alright.
Portrait of Betty, the perfect housewife, advertises for the best flower there is. But there's a rumor going round that the lady doesn't really exist.
Okay, so we have done the other one as well with a green, which is perfect. And how do I get rid of this one now? I think it's maybe slightly bugged out, to be honest. I can't hit OK. Whatever. It's done. We'll count it as done. It's fine. It's... I don't know how I'm breaking the game like this over and over again, but it's fine. Look at this, though. The one... oh. I was already celebrating that one massive passenger marker had gone away, but obviously it hadn't, so, yeah. Kind of premature celebration right there. Absolutely mad, though. Let's buy the last remaining buses that we can buy. Can I actually just go out and buy... yeah, okay, no. I tried. Just gonna get these assigned to everything else, I suppose. Like, the way that I'm understanding this whole thing right now is just try and have as little people here waiting as possible, or, you know, transport as many people as possible. Because obviously there's no real explanation of this quest, so I kind of just have to interpret it myself, I suppose. But with that said, by the way, 51 million, 10 million in earnings? Holy moly, that's a lot of money. Quite mad. quite mad that. But with that said, I'm just, gonna try and optimize a way out this and try and get that percentage up to 100% sometime, hopefully this year. And I'll be back with you all once that is done. So see you all after the cut. Alright, hello, and welcome back everyone, and as you can see, we are now nearing completion of this storyline quest, which, this took me an absolute age. I actually kept getting bosses, and you can see there's still people coming. I bought so many bosses, but like, some of these roles are absolutely mad. But here we go. That finally completes it, and it does seem like that is the final mission to actually complete this very mission. Well, that was the final task to complete this very mission, is what I meant to say. And with that said, that probably does then mean that we are now departing from Minneapolis into a different place, maybe even a different time frame with some new tasks. But that is something that we are only going to do in the next episode. So, with that said, very happy with this episode. We did get a lot of stuff done. I hope you all are very happy with it as well. And if you are, please definitely make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new around the channel and did enjoy this episode and would like to stay around for more of my content, also definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on any future upcoming episodes. That said, as always, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.